Kalank is a 2019 Indian Hindi language period drama film directed by Abhishek Varman and produced by Karan Johar, Sajid Nadiawala and Fox Star Studios. It stars Madhuri Dixit, Sonakshi Sinha, Alia Bhatt, Varun Dhawan, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Sanjay Dutt. It is a period drama set in 1945 in the pre-independence British era. Principal photography of the film began in April 2018 and was released on 17 April 2019 on 5,300 screens worldwide, making it the widest Bollywood release of 2019 as yet. The worldwide gross collection of the film is Rs 146.31 crore. Satya Chaudhary is told by her doctor that he has cancer and will die soon. She goes back to her native village in the Rajputana area and requests her childhood acquaintance Roop to provide companionship to her husband, Dev Chaudhary, who runs a liberal newspaper. Roop agrees on the condition that she will marry Dev, to which Satya agrees. Once married, Dev tells Roop that he still loves Satya and that their relationship will only be cordial and platonic. A depressed Roop takes solace in music, which she begins by learning from the madam of a brother, Bahar Begum. She also begins working in her husband's publishing house to use her education to her advantage. Roop expresses interest in writing about the condition of the locality in which the brother is located, during which she meets with a romancing blacksmith named Jafar. Jafar wants to exact revenge on his parents, Bahar Begum and Balraj Chaudhary, who abandoned Jafar after ending his extramarital affair with Bahar by seducing Roop, as she is married to Balraj's legitimate son. Roop misconstrues Jafar's intentions and falls in love with him. She also begins to develop a friendship with Dev, much to Satya's pleasure and sadness. Satya dies after urging Dev to give Roop a chance and to forgive Balraj for his affair. In another effort to humiliate Balraj, Jafar instigates communal hatred in his friend Abdul Khan by demanding for the partition of India on religious lines, which Balraj and Dev do not support. When Balraj becomes aware of Roop and Jafar's affair, he confronts Bahar and Jafar. Bahar, who disagrees with Jafar's approach, warns Roop. Heartbroken, Roop consummates her marriage with Dev, but insists that she would never be able to love him. As Abdul's political stance gains leverage, riots against Hindus and Sikhs in the city take place, during which the Chaudhrys decide to flee to Amritsar with the help of Jafar, but not before Saroj. The benevolent maid is brutally stabbed to death. Jafar confesses to Roop that he eventually fell in love with her. Despite his early intention, the story ends with a sad note. While boarding a train, Jafar is stabbed in his stomach several times with a dagger by Abdul, as Roop and Dev escape. 10 years later, Roop and Dev are interviewed about their experience by Aditya, a journalist documenting the partition. Cast Madhuri Dixit as Bahar Begum, Jafar's mother and Balraj's sex lover. Sonakshi Sinha as Satya Chaudhary, Dev's first wife and Roop's friend. Alia Bhatt as Roop Chaudhary, Dev's second wife and Jafar's love interest. Varun Dhawan as Jafar Chaudhary, Balraj and Bahar's son and Roop's love interest. Aditya Roy Kapoor as Dev Chaudhary, Balraj's son and Jafar's half-brother. Sanjay Dutt as Balraj Chaudhary. Alia Bhatt as Roop Chaudhary, Dev's second wife and Jafar's love interest. Varun Dhawan as Jafar Chaudhary, Balraj and Bahar's son and Roop's love interest. Sanjay Dutt as Balraj Chaudhary, Jafar and Dev's father. Kunal Khemu as Abdul Khan, Jafar's friend and stabber. Pavel Gulati as Aditya, Roop and Dev's interviewing journalist special appearance. Achint Kaur as Saroj. Pawan Chopra as Dharampal, Roop's father. Hiten Tejwani as Ahmed. Kiara Advani as Lajo. Jafar's girlfriend, extended cameo appearance. Kriti Sanan in a special appearance in song Era Gera production. Varun Dhawan and Alia Bhatt promoting the film development. The film was conceptualized by Johar and his father Yash Johar around 15 years ago. Actress Sri Devi was initially signed for the character role played by Madhuri Dixit. Production designer Amrita Mahal was brought on board to work on the set's design and structure that represented Old Delhi Mohalla with a Mahal in Film City, Mumbai. Sajid Nadiawala, owner and producer of Nadiawala Grandson Entertainment, and Karan Johar were present. Actress Shri Devi was initially signed for the character role played by Madhuri Dixit. Production designer Amrita Mahal was brought on board to work on the set's design and structure that represented Old Delhi Mohalla with a Mahal in Film City, Mumbai. Sajid Nadiawala, owner and producer of Nadiawala Grandson Entertainment, and Karan Johar were present during the clap shot of Kalank. The cost estimate of the set was reportedly Rs 15 crore. Sajid Nadiawala and Sanjay Dutt come together after 24 years with Kalank filming. Principal photography commenced in Film City, Mumbai on 18 April 2018. Madhuri Dixit and Aditya Roy Kapoor joined the cast from 31 May 2018. Filming of an introductory song featuring Varun Dhawan, Alia Bhatt and Kiara Advani with nearly 500 backup dancers was completed on 7th May 2018. Rehearsals for a second dance number featuring Dhawan, Kapoor and Kriti Sanan began on 31st May 2018. On 2nd June 2018, a few leaked stills from the film showed Dixit donning an anarkali outfit and Pasa Jhumar hair jewelry. Sonakshi Sinha joined the cast from 14 June 2018 for a 15-day filming schedule. She is paired opposite Kapoor in the film. The third schedule of filming was postponed due to injuries to Bhatt, Dhawan and Kapoor and was rescheduled to commence 2 weeks later. Sonakshi Sinha has finished filming her part in Kalank. Alia Bhatt announced the film wrapped on 19 January 2019. The film's budget has been inconsistently reported. The producers announced a budget of Rs 150 crore, which includes print and advertising costs, not typically included in budget figures. Other sources published budget estimate in the Rs 80 crore range. Soundtrack. Main article Kalank soundtrack. The music of the film is composed by Preetham while lyrics are written by Amitabh Bhattacharya. The first single track Ghar More Pardesiya was released on 18 March 2019, followed by the second single First Class on 22nd March 2019 and the third single Kalank title track on 30 March 2019. The fourth and fifth songs Tabaa Ho Gaye and Era Gera was released on 9 April 2019 and 13 April 2019. The entire soundtrack album was released by G Music Company on 14 April 2019. Marketing and release. In a series of first look posters, characters of the film were revealed on 7 March 2019. It presented the male lead characters of Kalank, Varun Dhawan as Jafar, Aditya Roy Kapoor as Dev Chaudhary and Sanjay Dutt as Balraj Chaudhary. On 8 March 2019, to coincide with the International Women's Day, characters in the film of Alia Bhatt as Roop, Sonakshi Sinha as Satya Chaudhary and Madhuri Dixit as Begum Bahar was revealed. The official teaser of film was released on 12 March 2019 by Fox Stars Hindi. It recorded 40 million views since its release. The official trailer of the film was launched on 3rd April 2019 by Dharma Productions. It fetched more than 24 million views since its release on YouTube. The first song of the film Ghar More Pardesiya was released on 18 March 2019 and the second one First Class was released on 22nd March 2019, the title track released on 30 March 2019. The fourth song, Tabaa Ho Gaye featuring Madhuri Dixit was released on 9 April 2019. The song has usual characteristics of Dixit. It is sung by Shreya Ghoshal and liked by the audience. The fifth song of the film, Era Gera, was released on 13 April 2019. The film was rescheduled for release on 19 April 2019 out to get benefits of extended weekend. The release date has been changed for 17 April 2019. A special screening of the film was organized for selected audience on 14 April 2019 prior to its release. Palanque was certified by British Board of Film Classification and Australian Classification Board with runtime of 166 minutes and was released worldwide on 17 April. The film was released on 6,300 screens worldwide, making it the widest Bollywood release of 2019 as yet. Home video. The film was made available as VOD on Prime Video in July 2019. Reception. Critical response. Rachit Gupta of the Times of India finds Kalank a true labor of love that tells you a story laced with beautiful moments that will tug you at your heartstrings. Praising the acting of ensemble cast, he rates it with 3 stars out of 5. Taranadar rates the film with 2 stars out of 5, and though praised the star cast for their acting, he finds the film disappointing. Writing for NDTV, Saibal Chatterjee praises Madhuri Dixit and Alia Bhatt for their screen presence and concludes her long review as Kalank has unmistakable contemporary resonance because it celebrates the transformative power of love and reconciliation in a time of rampant discord. It is worth a viewing not only for what it says but also for how it says it. Writing for the Indian Express, Shubhra Gupta gives it 1.5 star out of 5 and says Kalank doesn't really lift off the screen. The whole feels like a giant set, stately and ponderous and minus impact. The characters all costume and perfume and largely lifeless, sparking only in bits and pieces. Raja Sen, writing for Hindustan Times, rated the film with 2.5 stars out of 5 and praised Varun Dhawan, Alia Bhatt and Madhuri Dixit for shining in a stunning but soulless film. He feels that it is a stunningly plated meal but needed salt. He says, directed by Abhishek Varman and shot by the masterful Vinod Pradhan. The makers of Kalank not only want every frame to be a painting but every dialogue to proverb. Every scene a portent. The result is beautiful but tedious, an opera that needed a stout songstress to warble through it midway. Nandini Ramnath, writing for the Scroll.in, points out that movie glamorized the partition by replicating its aesthetic and added the sets that are meant to enhance the big screen experience end up creating a distance from the messiness of the emotional conflicts. Anupam Chopra of the film Companion, rating it with 3 stars out of 5, opines that Kalank is likely to be the most visually stunning film of this year. She says the film is an operatic fantasy filled with staggering sets, swirling fabric and hardtack. But to enjoy it, you must wholly suspend disbelief. Box office. Kalank's opening day domestic collection is rupees 21.60 crore. From overseas markets, it grossed rupees 50.66 crore and from domestic circuit rupees 95.65 crore. The overall worldwide gross was rupees 146.31 crore. It had a good start at the box office, collecting rupees 20 crore on its opening day. It also became the biggest opener in the careers of Bhatt and Dhawan, but the film could not maintain the momentum and soon saw a decline in revenue. Finally was declared as box office failure. Awards. Kalank was nominated in 6 categories at the 65th Filmfare Award held on 15 February 2020 in Guwahati, Assam. Out of 7 nominations, it won 2 awards for Best Playback Singer Male and Best Choreography. Madhuri Dixit, name pronounced Madhuri Dixit, born 15 May 1967, is an Indian actress, producer and television personality. One of the most popular actresses of Hindi cinema, she has appeared in over 70 Bollywood films. The recipient of such accolades as 6 Filmfare Awards, she was one of the country's highest paid actresses in the 1990s and early 2000s and has featured 7 times on Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list. In 2008, the Government of India awarded her with Padma Shri, the 4th highest civilian honor of the country. Born and raised in Bombay, Dixit initially aspired to study microbiology but discontinued her studies when she received offers for film roles in the drama Abodh. After a few commercially failed films, she had her breakthrough with the action romance Teja of 1988 and established herself with starring roles in the top-grossing romantic dramas Dil 1990, Beta 1992, हम आपके हैं कौन 1994 and दिल तो पागल है 1997. She won 4 Best Actress awards at the Filmfare Award for her performances in them. Her other commercially successful films during this period including Ram Lakhan 1989, Tridev 1989, Thanedar 1990, Krishan Kanhaiya 1990, Sajan 1991, Khalnayak 1993 and Raja 1995. Dixit also earned praise for her dramatic performances in the crime film Parinda 1989, the romantic dramas Prem Pratigya 1989 and Devdas 2002, receiving the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress for the latter, the thrillers Anjam 1994 and Tufan 2000, and the social drama Mrityudand 1997 and Lajja 2001. Following a sabbatical from acting in 2002, Dixit starred in the musical Aaja Nach Le 2007 and worked intermittently in the next decade, gaining appreciation for her starring roles in the black comedy Ded Ishqiyan 2014 and the Marathi comedy drama Bucket List 2018. Her highest grossing release came with the adventure comedy Total Dhamal 2019. In addition to acting in films, Dixit has been engaged in philanthropic activities. She has worked with UNICEF since 2014 to advocate the rights of children and prevent child labor and is prominent celebrity endorser for brands and products. She participates in concert tours and stage shows, features frequently as a talent judge for dance reality shows, has launched an online dance academy and is the co-founder of the production company R&M Moving Pictures. Dixit has been married to Shri Ram Naine since 1999, with whom she has 2 children. Early life and background. Madhuri Dixit was born on 15 May 1967 into a Marathi Koknasta Brahmin family in Bombay, present-day Mumbai, and to Shankar and Snehata Dixit. She has 2 elder sisters and an elder brother. She kindled an interest in dance at an early age of 3 and went on to train in Kathak for 8 years, later on becoming a professionally trained Kathak dancer. I received a scholarship as a Kathak dancer when I was 9. I even remember that it was due to a dance performance that the first time my name had appeared in the paper. I was 7 or 8 years old at that time and had performed at the Guru Purnima festival, and there was a journalist who was there and he had written his article saying that this little girl stole the show, something like that. I was over the moon, so dance gave me a sense of achievement, of worth. Dixit received her education at Divine Child High School in Andheri. Apart from her studies, she participated in extracurricular activities such as dramatics. Aspiring to become a microbiologist, Dixit enrolled at the Sathai College in Vile Parle, Mumbai, where she studied microbiology as one of her subjects in BSc. However, 6 months after she had commenced her course, Dixit decided to discontinue studies and pursue a full-time career in films. Acting career. See also Madhuri Dixit filmography, debut and career struggles. 1984 to 88, Dixit made her cinema debut in 1984 with Rajshri Productions drama opposite Bengali actor Tapas Paul. Upon release, the film failed commercially, but Dixit's performance earned her Positive reviews from critics. Akash Varvelia of Komolo wrote, Madhuri excels in her role as a young bride who acquits herself well as the name village girl and does not release what marriage actually entails. Her only release of 1985, Avara Ba, flopped at the box office. During this time, a monochrome photograph of her shot by Gautam Raj Daksh was featured on the cover of then popular magazine Debonair, and she appeared as the cover girl of Filmfare in April 1986. Dixit's next four releases were the drama Swati 1986, Manav Hatya 1986, Hifazat 1987 and Uttar Dakshin 1987. None of these films performed well either critically or commercially. Hifazat marked Dixit's first of several collaborations with Anil Kapoor. In 1988, Dixit had four film releases, three of them Mohre, Khatron Ke Khiladi and Dayavan were commercial failures. Breakthrough and public recognition 1988 to 89. Dixit became an overnight star and is still popular as Mohini. Her song Ek Do Teen became famous and she received her first Filmfare nomination. In 1988, Dixit finally attained recognition when she played Mohini, an improvised and miserable woman who is forced to dance to make money for her father in N. Chandra's action romance Tejab, opposite Anil Kapoor. It went on to become the highest grossing film of the year and she received her first Filmfare Best Actress Award nomination. The film's success established Dixit as a leading actress of Hindi cinema and marked a significant turning point in her career. Akshay Shah of Planet Bollywood wrote, Madhuri Dixit also gives a fine-tuned performance, though she is more remembered for her crowd-pleasing dance act Ek Do Teen. Her acting needs to be noted, especially in the scenes where she is pitted against Anupam Kher. Her first release of 1989, Vardi, did fairly well at the box office. She next reunited with Anil Kapoor for Subhash Ghai's Ram Lakhan. She played Radha Shastri, a girl who falls in love with her childhood friend but finds it hard to convince her father, finishing up as the second highest grossing film of the year. Ram Lakhan emerged as a super hit at the box office. Dixit's next release was the romantic drama Prem Pratigya, in which she was paired opposite Mithun Chakrabarti. Her portrayal of Lakshmi Rao, a distraught woman who influences a local underworld don, letting him give up his bad habits, earned her a second nomination for the Filmfare Best Actress Award. Dixit collaborated with Trimurti Film for the action thriller Three Dev, which featured an ensemble cast Sunny Deol, Nasiruddin Shah, Jackie Shroff, Sangeeta Bijlani, Sonam and Amrish Puri. It finished up as one of the biggest hits and the third highest grossing film of the year. Her next release of the year, Vidhu Vinod Chopra's drama Parinda, co-starring Anil Kapoor, Jackie Shroff and Nana Patekar, was another box office hit. She played Paro, who is killed on her wedding night along with Karan, played by Kapoor, by a gangster played by Patekar. A major critical success, the film was included in CNN News 18's 2013 list of the 100 greatest Indian film of all time. It was selected as the official Indian submission for the 1990 Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film, but was not nominated. Rediff.com opined that Dixit added touching vulnerability and soft focus appeal to the heavy-duty proceedings. Also that year she starred in Ilaka, Mujrim, both opposite Mithun Chakrabarti, and Paap Ka Ant opposite Govinda. Kanun Apna Apna opposite Sanjay Dutt was an average grosser. Widespread success 1990 to 1997. Dixit at a promotional event for Devdas in 2002. In 1990, Dixit appeared in 9 films. 5 of them, Mahasangram, Deewana Mujhse Nahi, Jeevan Ek Sangharsh, Sailab and Jamai Raja, were commercially unsuccessful. Her next release that year was Rakesh Roshan's action comedy Kishan Kanhaiya alongside Anil Kapoor and Shilpa Shirorkar. It tells the story of twin brothers who are separated at birth and reunite in their youth. Dixit and Shirokar played the love interest of Kapoor's characters. It was the fourth highest grossing film of the year in India. Dixit next played a strong-willed woman in the box office average action drama Izzatdar. She won her first Filmfare Best Actress award for portraying Madhu, a rich and arrogant girl with whom falls in love with a poorer boy. In Indra Kumar's romantic drama Dil opposite Amir Khan, it emerged as the highest grossing film of the year. Rediff.com hailed her performance, commenting she showed her range as a performer. She breathed fire as the rebellious lover defying her family, or the forlorn estranged wife longing to be with her ailing better half. Dixit's final release of the year was the action drama Thanedar opposite Dutt, which was another commercial hit. In 1991, Dixit had 5 film releases, the first of which was the romance Pyar Ka Devta. She next starred alongside Jackie Shroff in the psychological thriller 100 Days. She played Devi, a clairvoyant woman who has a vision of a murder and sets out to uncover the truth. The film was moderately successful. She next starred in Sajan opposite Dutt and Salman Khan, a major critical and commercial success. The film earned Dixit praise for her portrayal of Pooja Saxena, who is in love with her idol Sagar. She received her 4th Best Actress nomination at Filmfare for her work in the film. Tatineni Ramarau's Pratikar and Nana Patekar's Prahar were her other releases. Dixit's first release of 1992 was Kumar's drama Beta, co-starring Anil Kapoor and Aruna Irani. Dixit's portrayal of Saraswati, an educated woman who rebels against her manipulative mother-in-law, earned her critical acclaim. Sukanya Verma mentioned that Dixit delivered a powerhouse performance against an equally leather-looking Irani, even as Kapoor was overshadowed between the ladies. The film finished up the biggest hit of the year and won her a 2nd Filmfare Best Actress award. Following the film's success, Dixit became famously known as the Dak Dak Girl. Zindagi Ek, Jua, Prem Deewane, Khel and Sangeet were other releases of the year. In 1993, her first release was Sudhir Mishra's Dharavi alongside Shabana Azmi, Om Puri and Anil Kapoor. The film was a joint NFDC Doordarshan production and went on to win the National Film Award for Best Feature Film in Hindi. Her next release was Ramesh Talwar Sahiban, which was released commercially successful. Dixit next reunited with Sanjay Dutt and Jackie Shroff in Subha's Guide to a crime drama Khalnayak. Her portrayal of Ganga, a police officer who volunteers to go undercover to trap an escaped criminal, garnered her critical acclaim. India Today wrote, "She grins and thrusts in her trademark Dak Dak style. The whistles grow deepening when she stares into the camera, looks at every man in the dark, and promises him her heart and much more." In one Bangalore theatre, the police were kept on standby in case the crowds went berserk. Dixit's performance in Khalnayak earned her a 6th nomination for the Filmfare, earned her a 6th nomination for the Filmfare Best Actress Award, and became the 2nd highest grossing film of the year in India. Sangeetham Srinivas Rao's Fool and Lawrence D'Souza's Dil Tera Aashik were her other releases of the year. In 1994, Dixit starred in Rahul Raval's psychological thriller Anjaam, which marked her first of many collaborations with Shah Rukh Khan. Dixit's portrayal of Shivani Chopra, a revenge-seeking wife and mother, earned her a 7th nomination for the Filmfare Best Actress Award. The film performed moderately well at the box office. Dixit performing on the song Didi Tera Devar Divana with Salman Khan at Jhalak Dikhla Ja in 2012 Her next release was Rajshri production family drama Hum Aapke Hain Kaun opposite Salman Khan. The film emerged as one of the biggest hits in the story of Hindi cinema and made rupees 1.35 billion worldwide, breaking the record of the film Sholay to 1975. It became the highest grossing Bollywood film in Hindi cinema history after its theatrical run and held the record for 7 years till the release of Gadar. Ek Prem Katha 2001. Dixit's portrayal of Nisha, who falls in love with Prem, Khan's character, but their plans to be together are put in jeopardy when Nisha's sister dies. Best her third Filmfare Best Actress award and her first screen award for Best Actress. Critics believe the film to be too sweet but appreciated Dixit's performance. Tripat Narayan of New Straits Times wrote, "The Madhuri magic looms large throughout the film. As she emotes through dance, you simply cannot take your eyes off her." In a retrospect review, Reddit wrote, "Madhuri's Nisha was stunning, enthused, plucky and irresistible." Film critic K. Hariharan noted, "She is seducing every person on screen, but does it in ways that are to be graceful. There is a good balance between profanity and the sacred." The film won 2 national awards, including the Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment, and in the Millennium edition of the Guinness Book of World Records. Hum Aapke Hain Kaun became Bollywood's highest grossing film. Dixit achieved further success when she reunited with Indra Kumar for the romantic drama Raja opposite Sanjay Kapoor. She portrayed Madhu, a rich girl who falls for her childhood friend, played by Kapoor. However, she finds it tough to convince her two brothers of this relationship. It emerged as the third highest grossing film of the year, and its success was attributed to Dixit's immense popularity. She won a second Screen Award for Best Actress for her performance. Her next release was David Dhawan Se Aarana opposite Rishi Kapoor, in which she played Lalita, a dancer on the run from her abusive lover. The film underperformed at the box office. Both the films earned her nomination for the Filmfare Best Actress award. The following year, both her film Prem Granth and Rajkumar flopped at the box office. In 1997, Dixit received critical acclaim for her portrayal of Ketki Singh, a village woman who struggles to confront and defeat the forces of oppression and male domination in Prakash Jha's Mrityu Dand alongside Shabana Azmi and Shilpa Shirokar. In a review for India Today, Anupam Chopra wrote, "Dixit gives her career best performance. Simply dressed, she looks stunning and acts even better. She is by turns romantic, vulnerable, angry, the perfect foil to Azmi's long-suffering buddy Bahu." Screen Magazine deemed her portrayal fiery and appreciated the lack of glamour in the part. For her performance, Dixit won a third Screen Award for Best Actress. She next starred in the dramas Koila, Mahanta and Mohabbat. With the exception of Koila, none of these films performed well either critically or commercially. Dixit's fifth and final release of 1997 was Yash Chopra's musical romantic drama Dil To Pagal Hai, co-starring Shah Rukh Khan and Karishma Kapoor. The film depicts the love stories of the dancer in a musical dance troupe. Her role of Pooja, a woman faced with a moral dilemma in a love triangle, fetched her a fourth Filmfare Best Actress award and the Zee Cine Award for Best Actor Female. Dil To Pagal Hai emerged as a blockbuster and was the second highest grossing film of the year in India. At the 45th National Filmfare Awards, the film won 3 awards including the Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment. Devdas and Hiatus 1998 to 2006. She next starred in the N. Chandra directed drama Wajood 1998 opposite Nana Patekar and Mukul Dev. She played Apurva, a very rich girl who is misunderstood by Malhar. Played by Patekar, Supan Verma of Reddit commented, "She nevertheless shows that even a weak role cannot stifle her as she animates the screen like only she can." Truly, the coming together of Nana, Madhuri and Chandra in one film is a tour de force Her next and the only release of 1999 was the romance Arju 1999 release opposite Akshay Kumar and Saif Ali Khan. Upon release, the film emerged commercially unsuccessful. In 2000, Dixit starred in Rajkumar Santoshi's Pukar opposite Anil Kapoor, a love story based on the backdrop of the Indian Army. The film was shot over a course of 350 days. Dixit's portrayal of Anjali, a heartbroken and jealous woman who swears revenge on Jay, played by Kapoor for rejecting her, garnered her several Best Actress nominations at various award ceremonies, including Filmfare and Screen. A review of Filmfare said that both Anil Kapoor and Madhuri, veterans in their field, outdo themselves in the film. It won 2 National Film Awards, including the Nargis Dutt Award for Best Feature Film on National Integration. She then played the title character in Raja Gamini, the first feature film directed by painter M.F. Hussain. Hussain got fixated with Dixit and watched her movie Hum Aapke Hain Kaun several times and was certain that he would make a film only with her. The film followed the story of Rajgamini, who appears in various incarnations as Mona Lisa, Shakuntala and others. Pukar was an average grosser while the latter underperformed at the box office. Dixit at a press meet for Ye Raaste Hain Pyar Ke in 2001. In 2001, Dixit starred in Deepak Shivdasini's love triangle Ye Raaste Hain Pyar Ke opposite Ajay Devgan and Preeti Zinta. Upon release, the film met with largely negative reviews. Critic Gautam Buragohain, however, described her as the saving grace of the film, adding that she gives a delightful performance. Commercially too, the film failed to do well. Subsequently, Dixit reunited with Rajkumar Santoshi for the social drama Lajja 2001. Dealing with the issue of gender inequality, Dixit played Janki, a theatre actress who gets premaritally pregnant. Anita Mora of Reddit.com wrote, Madhuri slips into her role as Janki with consummate ease and dazzles us with a class act. The film was a box office failure on India but was an overseas success. Dixit's performance fetched her a Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress nomination and won her the Zee Cine Award for Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Female. Dixit's first release of 2002 was the love triangle Hum Tumhare Hain Sanam opposite Shah Rukh Khan and Salman Khan, where she played Radha, whose married life blemishes when she played Radha, obsessed with the career of her friend, a remake of director K.S. Adhiyaman on Tamil film Thota Chinungi 1995. The film took 6 years in making with huge sabbaticals in between shoots due to several production problems. The film emerged moderately successful at the Indian box office. Few critics noted that the delay made the film look outdated. Dixit's next release was Sanjay Leela Bhansali's period romance Devdas, co-starring Shah Rukh Khan and Aishwarya Rai. It was based on Sharat Chandra Chattopadhyay's novel of the same name. She portrayed Chandramukhi, a courtesan who is in love with the title character. Sita Menon of Rediff.com wrote, the most understated role and perhaps the one that is most lingering in terms of virtuosity is that played by Madhuri Dixit. As Chandramukhi, she is simply stunning, lending passion, fire and gentleness with such consummate ease that watching her perform is sheer delight. The film was screened at the 2002 Cannes Film Festival and was featured by Time in their listing of the 10 Best Film of the Millennium. The film emerged as a major commercial success with revenues of over $530 million, $7.4 million. Devdas was chosen as India's official entry for the Academy Award for Best Foreign Language Film and received a nomination for the BAFTA Award for Best Film Not in the English Language. At the 50th National Film Award, the film won 5 awards including the Best Popular Film providing wholesome entertainment. Dixit eventually won the Filmfare Best Supporting Actress Award and the Screen Award for Best Supporting actress for her performance in the film. The following year, a film named after her, मैं माधुरी दीक्षित बनना चाहती हूँ, was released, in which a woman played by Antara Mali aspires to become the new Madhuri Dixit by trying her luck in Bollywood. Dixit also made an appearance on television as a host for the reality show कहीं ना कहीं है on Sony TV. Work after sabbatical 2007 to present. Dixit at Lux Golden Rose Award in 2018. Dixit made her comeback as an actress after 5 years with a leading role in cinematographer Anil Mehta's dance film Aaja Nachle 2007. She played Diya, a choreographer who returns to her town to save the endangered theatre while she learned to dance. A box office failure, the film generated positive reviews for Dixit's portrayal. Rajiv Masand of CNN-IBN criticized the plot while he wrote about Dixit's performance. It's hard to take your eyes off the screen when she's up there, dazzling you with her spontaneity, her easy charm, and her 100-watt smile. Her performance earned her another nomination for the Filmfare Best Actress Award. In 2011, Dixit was felicitated by Filmfare with a special jury recognition for completing 25 years in the Indian film industry. Dixit relocated to India in 2011 and after another 7-year absence from the screen, starred in the black comedy Ded Ishqiyan in 2014. The film was sequel to the 2010 film Ishqiyan. She played a con woman Begum Para opposite Nasruddin Shah, Arshad Warsi and Huma Qureshi, and expressed that she agreed to do the film because of the unapologetic way director Abhishek Chaubey presented Vidya Balan's character in Ishqiyan. The film opened to character in Ishqiyan positive response from critics who called it one of the year's most important releases. Anupam Chopra called Dixit compelling while Dipanjal Jana Pal of First Post wrote she is still capable of keeping an audience glued to their seats when the credits start rolling, all because she is dancing on screen. The film earned Dixit her 14th nomination for Filmfare Best Actress Award. Ded Ishqiyan earned little at the box office. Her next release of the year was debutant director Soumik Sen's Gulab Gang alongside Juhi Chawla. Dixit portrayed Rajjo, the leader of a women's activist group. The film and her role was inspired by the real vigilant activist Sampat Pal Devi and her group Gulabi Gang. Pal filed a case against the film claiming that the makers did not take permission to make a film on her life, but the court later lifted the stay from the film. To prepare for her role, Dixit practiced Shaolin Kung Fu, stick training and close combat. Gulab Gang failed to at the box office, earning mixed reviews. Subhas K. Jha labeled Dixit's performance and demanded inconsistent. However, Sampat Pal claimed that in Dixit's character she finds a reflection of her own life so stark that it makes her feel it was she on screen. The film was a box office failure. In 2018, Dixit made her debut in Marathi cinema with the comedy drama Bucket List. She played Madhura Sen, a middle-aged housewife who takes the initiative to complete the bucket list of her deceased teenager heart donor. Dixit garnered critical acclaim for her portrayal. Mihir Banage of the Times of India for the portrayal wrote, Madhuri owns the film and sails through it with flying colours. Kunal Guha of Mumbai Mirror said, Madhuri Dixit's long overdue debut in Marathi cinema is a comfort watch even if a tad predictable and sappy. Dixit reunited with Anil Kapoor and Ajay Devgan in Indra Kumar's adventure comedy Total Dhamal 2019. She portrayed Bindu Patel, who belonged along with a group of people learns about a hidden treasure and then races to claim it. The film received mixed to negative reviews. However, Dixit's performance received a India Today wrote, Lakshana and Palat The little prescribed in this adventure comedy is the pairing of Anil Kapoor and Madhuri Dixit, who prove that they still have the same impeccable chemistry and partnership. Almost two major commercial success at the box office, grossing more than rupees 200 crore US dollar 28 million worldwide, and ranks as the ninth highest grossing Hindi film of the year. Dixit produced the Marathi Netflix drama 15 August under her production company R&M Moving Pictures. In an interview with Scroll.in, Dixit said, "The film is about the freedom to love, the freedom to choose your career, and the freedom to die." She's next starred in Abhishek Verma's period drama Kalank, featuring an ensemble cast including Sanjay Dutt, Sonakshi Sinha, Alia Bhatt, Varun Dhawan, and Aditya Roy Kapoor. Set in the 1940s prior to the partition of India, the film featured her as Bahar Begum, the madam of a brothel. Saiba Chatterjee of NDTV wrote, "In the blinding glow of Dixit's presence as a Nautch girl who can turn on the magic at will, the younger cast members pale somewhat in comparison. She lights up the screen as only she can, pushing the others to strive harder." It did not perform well at the box office. However, she gained a third nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress. Dixit made her singing debut with a single, Candle, dedicating it to frontline workers fighting the coronavirus. She will next produce Panchak, a Marathi film under her company R&M Moving Pictures, and will next star in Netflix series The Heroine, produced by Karan Johar. Other ventures, stage performances. Dixit has participated in several stage shows, concert tours, and televised award ceremonies. In 1993, Dixit participated in Live 93 Bollywood concert alongside Amitabh Bachchan and Mithun Chakravarti. Since the mid 1990s to early 2000s, she performed at the Madhuri Dixit live concert in India, the Middle East, and United States. In 2000, she performed at the Pepsi W2K Millennium Concert in Mumbai. Between July to August 2008, Dixit and actors Abhishek Bachchan, Amitabh Bachchan, Preeti Zinta, Ritesh Deshmukh, and Aishwarya Rai starred in the Unforgettable World Tour stage production in a 40-day show staged on 11 cities across North America, Europe, and the Caribbean. In 2013, Dixit participated in the Access All Areas concert in Dubai with Shah Rukh Khan, Jacqueline Fernandez, and Deepika Padukone. The same year, she joined the fourth installment of Temptation Reloaded, where she performed with Khan, Rani Mukherjee, Fernandez, and Miang Chang in Auckland, Perth, Sydney, and Dubai. And in 2014, she performed in Malaysia with Khan, Mukherjee, and Arijit Singh. She also performed in Slam, the tour, which was held in the US, Canada, and London. In 2015, Dixit participated in the show Fusion in Houston, along with Akshay Kumar, Sonakshi Sinha, and Prabhu Deva. In 2018, she performed at the inaugural ceremony of Men's Hockey World Cup. Dixit dancing on stage for the Unforgettable Tour in 2008. She participated in the Hero Golden Film Awards 2016 in Sri Lanka as a special guest along with Sunil Shetty, Neil Nitin Mukesh, Jackie Shroff, Shri Devi, and Karishma Kapoor. In 2013, Dixit launched her own online dance academy, Dance with Madhuri, where the users get an opportunity to learn to dance various dance styles and have one-to-one lessons. Social and humanitarian work. Madhuri Dixit at the Emeralds for Elephants organization. During her years in the film industry, Dixit has been actively involved in promoting children's education and the safety of women. She featured in a series of one-minute telesports on preventing AIDS for the Maharashtra State AIDS Control Society. In 2000, in 2001, Dixit won rupees 550 lakh on Kaun Banega Crorepati, a game show that in its first season on the air. She donated her winnings for the welfare of the victims of 2001 Gujarat earthquake and to an orphanage in Pune. She has supported various people for the ethical treatment of animals, PETA campaigns in India. In 2009, Dixit performed for NDTV Toyota Greenathan, India's first ever nationwide campaign for saving the environment and creating awareness about environmental issues. NDTV organized India's first 24-hour live telethon, a fundraising event that brings in people to donate money to support Terry's initiative Lightning a Billion Lives, which aims at providing solar power to villages without electricity. On 3rd February 2011, Dixit spent an evening with 75 orphanage kids of farmers at an ashram in Tiruyambekshwar and participated in the birthdays of two children, Rishikesh and Rani. The artist is ready to help such children. People from the higher society should come forward and stand firmly behind them. She said on the occasion, Dixit is a goodwill ambassador and a patron for Emeralds for Elephants, a charity project for the conservation of Asian elephants and other endangered species. The project has been designed to create awareness and raise vital funds for the protection of the critically endangered Asian elephant, a collaborative project between the Worldland Trust, an UK-based non-profit environmental organisation, and the Wildlife Trust of India that is creating protected wildlife corridors connecting national parks and protected areas to others. Speaking about the issue, she said, "Elephants are one of my favorite animals and I love them. So what we need to do today is to see how we can preserve our animals. I feel very strongly about this." 2 years later, she made donations to the Uttarakhand flood relief. Since 2014, Dixit began working with UNICEF to advocate the rights of children and prevent child labor and child trafficking. She participated in a fashion show organized by Leelavati Hospital to support the Save and Empower the Girl Child initiative by the organization. The same year, the government of Madhya Pradesh appointed her as the brand ambassador for its Mamta Abhiyan maternal and child health campaign. Dixit collaborated with Vogue for its Vogue Empower series on a short film on gender policy, Boys Don't Cry, directed by Vinil Matthew. She was appointed as the brand ambassador for the Beti Bachao Beti Padhao campaign by the Government of India in 2015 that aims to generate awareness and improve the efficiency of welfare services intended for girls. She lent her voice for narrating the story of one of the 8 girls who featured in Girl Story of Rising Wo Padhegi Wo Udegi, a film on the education and empowerment of girls. Dixit was appointed the brand ambassador and launched Mother's Absolute Affection, a flagship program to ensure adequate awareness is generated on the benefits of breastfeeding. Additionally, Dixit has made public appearances to support charities and causes. On 4 February 2012, Madhuri Dixit interacted with cancer-affected children on World Cancer Day, which was organized by Pawan Hans Helicopters Limited at Juhu, Mumbai. In 2013, she launched Sanofi India's campaign on World Diabetes Day (WDD) that encourages people to take proactive steps to effectively prevent, manage, and control diabetes. A year later, on 24 February 2014, she visited a school in Andheri, Mumbai to support the Support My School campaign. She participated in Set Beautiful Free, an event by One Foundation to provide home education, food and health care to the daughters of trafficking victims. In 2018, she attended a charity event by Nanni Kali NGO. Television, Dixit on the sets of Jhalak Dikhla Ja 5 along with her co-judges Raimo D'Souza left and Karan Johar right. In 1985, Dixit made her television debut in the Rajsi Productions series Paying Guest, in which she played Neena, In 2002, Dixit hosted Sony Entertainment's matrimonial shows Kahin Na Kahin Koi Hai. Dixit featured as a talent judge for 4 seasons of the dance reality show Chalak Dikhla Ja alongside Ramo D'Souza and Malaika Arora Khan for the 4th season, and alongside Ramo D'Souza and Karan Johar for the 5th, 6th and 7th seasons. In 2011, she featured in as an anchor to launch a new entertainment channel, Life OK. The same year, she hosted a competitive cooking show, game show, Food Maha Challenge along with Sanjeev Kapoor. In 2016, Dixit featured as one of the juries of So You Think You Can Dance, an officially incensed version of the So You Think You Can Dance franchise based on the original American production created by Dick Clark Productions. Dixit co-judged first and second seasons of Colors TV Dance Divane, which gives an opportunity to contestants from 3 different generations. Past representations in endorsements. In May-June 2015, the Tamil Nadu Consumers Forum sent her notices for past representations in advertisements of Maggi, a noodle brand in which toxic level of lead were found. She continued endorsing the safety of the product on Twitter, even when food regulators had already found more than 17 times the permissible limits of lead and the product was banned. Artistry and media image. Dixit is regarded as one of the most popular and accomplished actresses of Indian cinema throughout the late 1980s, the 1990s and the early 2000s. Dixit was among the highest paid actresses in the Indian entertainment industry. In 2000, the Guinness World Record book featured her as the highest paid Indian actress. In 2003, Dixit won Zee and BBC polls of Best Actress Ever. In 2012, Dixit was placed at the first position by MDTV in the listing of the most popular Bollywood actresses of all time. The same year, she was featured by Yahoo.com at the first position as one of the 10 most iconic beauties of Hindi cinema. In 2013, she was placed at the 4th position behind Amitabh Bachchan, Dilip Kumar and Shah Rukh Khan, and topped among female actors as the greatest Bollywood star in a UK poll celebrating 100 years of Indian cinema. The same year, in a national poll conducted by CNN-IBN on the occasion of the centenary of Indian cinema, Dixit was voted at the 2nd position behind Sri Devi as India's greatest actress in 100 years. In 2017, Dixit topped on India Today poll as the most popular actress of Hindi cinema till date. Dixit has a significant following in the South Asian diaspora. While analyzing her career, Reuters published, in her prime, Dixit was the undisputed queen of Bollywood, the world's largest film industry by audience size, and her popularity and fees revealed even the biggest male stars. Filmfare wrote that in a world of mega star males, the balance is the power equation in favor of the fairer sex. She is one actress who sold films, who overshadowed her heroes. Madhuri Dixit's box office power was indestructible. The New York Times called Dixit India's biggest female star. The Guardian noted Dixit's reign as Bollywood's biggest star began in the 80s. She was given top billing on several pictures and was considered so bankable that directors often paired her with lesser known and younger heroes. According to Encyclopedia Britannica, Dixit made mass hysterica a whole new meaning, achieving near cult status. Saibal Chatterjee of Outlook credited Hum Aapke Hain Kaun as metamorphosing Dixit into a subcontinental icon. A shot of Madhuri Dixit posing for the camera. Dixit at an event for the Lux in 2016. Her smile has been identified by the Indian media as a trademark. While discussing her performances, film critic Raja Sen noted Dixit's acting chops have proven as impressive as her stellar screen presence. Her eyes sparkle with eagerness, and a seemingly effortless spontaneity colors her performances. Infectious energy carrying her through moments of tremendous farce. Bhardwaj Rangan labeled her as the last of the all-in-one female stars who could do drama and comedy and dance. First Post called her one of the last superstars of Hindi cinema and added the dexterity with which she could blend into the background in Lajja or not be overwhelming as Chandramukhi in Devdas and make Dead Ishqiya's Begum Para transfers finally between being desirable and diabolical shows just how fine an artist she is. Radiff commented she shines in every role, blending with ease the vulnerability and the fierceness her character requires of her. In 2010, Filmfare magazine included her performance from Mrityudand in its list of 80 iconic performances. Dixit is credited in the media for her versatility and achieving a balance of critical acclaim and commercial success. In addition to acting, she has been noted for her skills as a dancer, Kathak dancer. Pandit Birju Maharaj, who choreographed Dixit in Devdas, calls her the best Bollywood dancer due to her versatility. Saroj Khan, who has collaborated with her on numerous occasions, call her a choreographer delight. Hindustan Times attributed her for giving a technical twist to dance sequences in Hindi films. Raja Sen described Dixit as the industry's numero uno in various sense. Further, he elaborates she is an exemplary dancer. From Kathak to Dhattak, she has done it all and wowed us every step of the way. Dixit was the muse for Indian painter M.F. Hussain. He got fascinated by Dixit's performance in Hum Aapke Hain Kaun. Watching the film 67 times and booked an entire theatre to see her come back, Aaja Nachle, he made a series of paintings of her, and in 2000 directed Gaj Gamini starring her, which was intended as a tribute to Dixit herself. Dixit featured in Box Office India top actresses list for 10 consecutive years 1988 to 97. In 2001, Forbes placed her at 5th position in the list of top 5 most powerful Indian film stars. In 2002 and 14, Dixit featured in Radiff's annual top Bollywood actresses listing. She has been featured frequently on other Radiff lists, including Bollywood's most beautiful actresses, Bollywood best actresses ever, and top 10 Bollywood actresses of all time. The Economic Times featured her as on the list of 33 women who made her India proud in 2010. In 1997, the government of Andhra Pradesh honored her with Kala Abhinetri Award. In 2001, Dixit was awarded the National Citizens Award for her work and contribution to Indian cinema. In 2008, the government of India honored her with the Padma Shri for her contribution to Indian cinema. The Satyabama University honored her as the inspiring icon of India in 2015. An unauthorized biography of her named Madhuri Dixit, written by Professor Nandana Bose, was released in 2019. Dixit is frequently referred to as one of the most attractive Indian celebrities and has been described as a sex symbol. Her eyes, sex appeal, and urban looks have been cited by the media as her distinctive features. Her smile being identified as her trademark, she featured in the Times of India's list of 50 most beautiful faces of cinema, and Hindustan Times called her a classic Indian beauty. Her look and performances have established her as a style icon. In 2007, 2013 to 16 and 18, the UK magazine Eastern Eye ranked her as one of world's sexiest Asian women. Gangster Pisso Lake in Arunachal Pradesh was renamed Madhuri Lake after her, where a song from Koila was picturized. She has a star named after her in the Orion constellation. In 1997, a GTV television serial, Mrs. Madhuri Dixit, was named after her, and in 2003, Ram Gopal Verma produced a feature film, मैं माधुरी दीक्षित बनना चाहती हूँ, which was dedicated to her. In March 2012, a wax figure of Dixit was put on display in London's Madame Tussauds Wax Museum. In 2017, two other figures were displayed at Madame Tussauds Museum in Singapore and Delhi. Every year since its inception in 2012, Dixit has featured on Forbes India's Celebrity 100, a list based on the income and popularity of India's celebrities with the exception of 2017. In 2018, she was among the 20 Indians invited for the Oscar Academy's class of 2018. Personal life: Dixit with her husband Shri Ram Nene in 2012. Following widespread media speculation over years on her personal life, Dixit married Shri Ram Madhav Nene, a cardiovascular surgeon from Los Angeles, California, on 17 October 1999 in a traditional ceremony held at the residence of Dixit's elder brother in Southern California. Nene had never seen any of her films and was unaware of her celebrity status. Dixit explained their relationship by saying, "It was very important that he didn't know me as an actress because then he would know me as a person first. When people have seen you as an actress, they have preconceived notions. None of it was her with him. I found the right person I wanted to get married, and I did." Following her marriage, Dixit relocated to Denver, Colorado for over a decade. She moved back to Mumbai with her family in October 2011. Speaking about it, Dixit said, "I always loved speaking about it here. I have grown up here in Mumbai, so for me it is like coming back home. It was a different phase in my life where I wanted to have home, family, husband and children, everything that I had dreamt of." In 2018, Dixit, along with her husband, founded the production company R&M Moving Pictures. On 17 March 2003, Dixit gave birth to a son. Erin, 2 years later, on 8 March 2005, she gave birth to another son, Ryan. She described motherhood as amazing and added that her kids kept the child in her alive. Accolades: main article, list of awards and nominations received by Madhuri Dixit. Dixit has received 6 Filmfare Awards from 17 nominations, including 4 Best Actress Awards for Dil 1990, Beta 1992, हम आपके हैं कौन and दिल तो पागल है, and a Filmfare Award for Best Supporting Actress for Devdas. She earned a Filmfare Special Award for completing 25 years in the Indian film industry. In 2008, she was awarded Padma Shri, the 4th highest Indian civilian award by the Government of India for her contribution to the arts. Sonakshi Sinha, pronounced Sonakshi Sinha, born 2 June 1987, is an Indian film actress and singer. After working as a costume designer in her early career, Sinha made her acting debut in the action drama film Dabangg 2010, which won her the Filmfare Award for Best Female Debut. Sinha has played the romantic interest of the male protagonist in several top-grossing action dramas, including Rowdy Rathore 2012, Son of Sardar 2012, Dabangg 2, and Holiday: A Soldier is Never Off Duty 2014. Though she was criticized for taking on roles that offered, she was criticized for, and she gained critical acclaim for her portrayal of a woman suffering from tuberculosis in the romantic drama Lutera, for which she received a nomination for the Filmfare Award for Best Actress. She followed this initial success by starring in a series of commercial failures, with the exception of Mission Mangal 2019, in which she had a supporting role. In addition to acting in films, Sinha has sung a small part in the Imran Khan song Let's Celebrate in her film Tevar 2015. She has has also sung the single Aaj Mood Ishq Likha and sung in a total of 4 of her films. Early life. Sinha was born on 2nd June 1987 in Patna, Bihar, to film actors Shatrughan Sinha and Poonam Sinha Chandiramani. Her father belongs to a Bihari Kayastha family where her mother hails from a Sindhi Hindu family. Her father served as a member of parliament of the Bharatiya Janata Party before he switched to the Indian National Congress in 2019. Sinha is the youngest of 3 children. She has 2 twin brothers, Love Sinha and Kush Sinha. She did her schooling at Arya Vidya Mandir and later graduated in fashion designing from Prem Leela Vithal Das Polytechnic of Shrimati Nathibai Damodar Thakase Women's University. Career debut and breakthrough 2010 to 14. Sinha started her career as a costume designer, beginning designing the costumes for films such as Mera Dil Leke Dekho in 2005. She made her acting debut in 2010 film Dabangg, in which she starred alongside and opposite Salman Khan. It went on to become the highest grossing film of 2010 and ultimately emerged as one of all-time blockbusters. Sinha had to lose 3 kg in preparation for the role as a village girl. Her performance was well received with noted critics. Taran others noting that Sonakshi Sinha looks fresh, acts confidently and pairs off very well with Salman. Most importantly, she delivers the right expressions and is not overpowered by the galaxy of stars in the cast. Although Sinha had no film releases in 2011, she won awards for her debut. This included the Filmfare Award as well as the IFA Award among many others. Sinha had 4 releases in 2012, her first being Prabhu Deva's Rowdy Rathore opposite Akshay Kumar. The film opened to mixed reviews from critics, although it had a strong opening at the box office, collecting approximately Rs 150.6 million, US $2.1 million on the first day and eventually became a blockbuster. Despite this, critic Rajiv Masand criticized her ornamental role and wrote that Sinha seems to exist in this film only to her hair midriff repeatedly pinched by Akshay Kumar. Her next film, Shirish Kunder's Joker, also opposite Akshay Kumar, proved to be a commercial disaster at the box office and received overwhelmingly negative reviews. Sinha at DVD launch of Rowdy Rathore in 2012. Her third film, Ashwani Dheer, Son of Sardar, opposite Ajay Devgan, was poorly received by the critics but proved to be an economic success. Critic Saibal Chatterjee from NDTV noted that Sinha endeavours to be pretty and dainty amid all the madness. Arbaz Khan's Dabangg 2, the sequel to her immensely successful debut, garnered little praise from critics, though it proved to be a major financial success. Sinha also dubbed for the voice of Tooth in the Hindi version of Rise of the Guardians. Sinha's first film of 2013 was Vikramaditya Motwani's period romance drama Lutera, placing her opposite Ranveer Singh. Despite receiving a lukewarm response at the box office, the film and Sinha gathered praise with Sinha's portrayal of Paki, a Bengali girl who is dying of tuberculosis, receiving universal acclaim from critics. Sarita Tanwar notes that the star of the film is undoubtedly Sonakshi Sinha, who gives a mature and refined performances. She lives the character body and soul. Raja Sen agrees, saying that Sonakshi Sinha plays Paki beautifully, creating a character who is immaculately wide-eyed and possesses casual yet unmistakable grace. It is a performance that starts off dreamily or soft and turns harder, and she does well as dialogue justice like few actresses can. There's an indiscernible vulnerability to Paki throughout the film, and Sinha brings out this fragility perfectly without overplaying it. Sinha appeared in Milan Luthria's crime romance film Once Upon a Time in Mumbai Dobara, the sequel to Once Upon a Time in Mumbai, in which she was paired with Akshay Kumar again, as well as Imran Khan. The movie was a commercial disappointment, and critic Mohar Basu labelled her a chatterbox replete with idioticity, which the director frames as naiveness. She then appeared in Tigmanshu Dhulia's Bullet Raja opposite Saif Ali Khan, a box office flop. Her final release of the year was Prabhu Devas R. Rajkumar opposite Shahid Kapoor, a moderate commercial success. The film and her performance received negative reviews. Taran Adarsh labelled her repetitive and noted that she needed to reinvent herself in 2014 after providing her voice for the voice of Jal in the Hindi dubbed Rio 2. Sinha was seen in A.R. Murugado's action thriller Holiday. A Soldier is Never Off Duty, a remake of the director's Tamil film Tupakki, starring opposite Akshay Kumar. Sinha appeared as a boxer. It received mixed to positive reviews from critics and emerged as a box office hit. Jyoti Sharma Vawa said of Sinha's portrayal, Sonakshi has nothing to do much in the film and overacts in places. For an actor who has already proved her mettle in the acting department, this definitely is a downer. Sinha appeared in a music video with Yo-Yo Honey Singh titled Superstar in July. Sinha joined the motive team in the World Kabaddi League. Her second release of 2014 was Prabhu Devas Action Jackson with Ajay Devgan and Yami Gautam. She made her Tamil cinema debut opposite Rajinikanth in K.S. Ravi Kumar's Linga, which was her final release in 2014. In 2014, after providing her voice for the voice of Jewel in the Hindi dubbed Rio 2, Sinha was seen in A.R. Murugado's action thriller Holiday. A Soldier is Never Off Duty. Sinha appeared in a music video with Yo-Yo Honey Singh. Sinha during a launching event for Force 2 in 2016. Sonakshi released debut single Aaj Mood Ishqalik Hai in collaboration with Meet Brothers on 23 December 2015. In 2016, Sinha starred in the remake of the 2011 Tamil film Mona Guru entitled Akira, an action drama director A.R. Murugado's, in which she played an aggressive college student. Akira had taken the best start at the box office amongst all female-centric releases of 2016. The film had an initial recovery of 15.5 crore and the film made over 33 plus crore on box office, becoming an average grosser. Then she appeared in Abhinay Dio's action thriller Force 2. Akira had taken the best start at the box office amongst all female-centric releases of 2016. The film had initial recovery of 15.5 crore and the film made over 33 plus crore on box office, becoming an average grosser. Then she appeared in Abhinay Dio's action thriller Force 2 opposite John Abraham. The film made on a low budget grossed over 58.75 crore and was declared an average grosser. Though Sinha's character was labelled as an uninformed agent, her performance received some acclaim. Bollywood Life reviewed her performance as Sonakshi Sinha is believable in action scenes she got and ably supports John. In 2017, she was seen in Sunil Sikri's comedy film Noor, based on Sabah Imtiaz novel Karachi, You Are Killing Me. She featured in the titular role of Noor alongside Kanan Gill, Shivani Dandekar and Purab Kohli. Her performance received major acclaim, with one reviewer writing that Sonakshi Sinha pulls off her character without appearing to try too hard. Hindustan Times wrote that Sonakshi looks quite convincing with the grimaces, pouts, eye rolls, scowls and goofy grins, displaying an amusing dockiness. Even when her character turns serious, Sonakshi displays her prowess and aces with grim looks. Commercially, the film flopped. Her last film release in the year was Abhay Chopra's Ittifaq, a remake of the 1969 murder mystery Ittifaq, opposite Siddharth Malhotra and Akshay Khanna. The film was a moderate box office success. It was a commercial failure. In March 2017, Sinha announced that she was working on a single. Despite speculation she might perform as the opening act for Canadian singer Justin Bieber's Purpose World Tour concert at the D.Y. Patil Stadium in Mumbai on 10 May, her performance did not occur. In 2018, she was seen in comedy spoof film Welcome to New York with an ensemble cast including Diljit Dosanjh, Karan Johar and others. The film was shot in IFA Award 2017 and was the first film to be based on an award show. The film received overwhelming negative reviews and Sinha's appearance in the film was particularly criticized, with Rajiv Masand of News 18 saying that not very funny. Unfortunately, Sonakshi Sinha, who comes off exaggerated and out of step even in a film of such ridiculously low standards. She spends the bulk of her time on screen contorting her face like Jim Carrey but with none of the same results. The film was also a box office bomb, earning only Rs 75 lakh on its first day. The same year, Sinha appeared in female-oriented comedy film Happy Phir Bhaag Jayegi, along with Diana Penty in the eponymous character. The film was released on 24 August 2018. As with her previous release, Happy Phir Bhaag Jayegi was a commercial disappointment. Then she made a special appearance in a song of Yamla Pagla Deewana Phir Se. In 2019, she performed in a song Mungda in comedy film Total Dhamal. She next starred in the period romance film Kalank with an ensemble cast including Aditya Roy Kapoor, Sanjay Dutt, Madhuri Dixit, Alia Bhatt and Varun Dhawan. The film failed to perform well commercially. Sinha in 2019 promoting Mission Mangal. In 2019, Sinha was cast in drama film Mission Mangal, which featured an ensemble cast including Akshay Kumar, Vidya Balan and Taapsee Pannu. The project began filming in 2018 and was directed by Jagan Shakti. The film was a massive commercial success at the box office, grossing over 200 crore on a budget of 30 crore and received positive reviews from critics. She is appearing alongside Ajay Devgan, Sanjay Dutt and Pariniti Chopra in war drama film Bhuj, The Pride of India. After that, she will reprise her role in Dabangg 3 opposite Salman Khan, which will be directed by Prabhu Deva. KBC controversy. On 21st September 2019, after failing to answer a question in Kaun Banega Karodpati 11, she was promptly trolled on Twitter. During the 25th episode of KBC 11, the show's actor-host Amitabh Bachchan asked Sonakshi, who shared the hot seat with Rajasthani artisan Ruma Devi, the question, according to Ramayana, Hanuman fetched the Sanjeevani herb for whom? Sonakshi failed to answer the question, which led to widespread trolling of her on the microblogging site Twitter. Hashtag Yo Sonakshi So Dumb was trending on the Twitter during the time, as well as Amitabh Bachchan also made fun of her because of lack of journal knowledge. In the response, she sarcastically accepted that she doesn't have knowledge of Pythagoras' theorem, Mughal chronological order, and concluded with her love for memes in the response to trolling. Philanthropy. Sinha is a professed animal lover and she had posed for a PETA campaign advocating the adoption of sterilization of dogs and cats. She has starred in a 1-minute video PSA urging everyone to adopt animals and have them sterilized. She has been quoted saying breeders, pet stores and people who don't sterilize their animals are responsible for all the animals who end up homeless. Every time someone buys a dog or cat from a breeder or pet store, a homeless animal roaming the streets or waiting in an animal shelter loses a chance at a home and a good life. She also promotes breaking the stereotypes of typical body size. Alia Bhatt, born 15 March 1993, is an actress and singer of Indian origin and British citizenship who works in Hindi language films, the highest paid actress in India as of 2019. Her accolades include 4 Filmfare Awards. She has appeared in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list since 2014 and was featured by Forbes Asia in their 30 Under 30 list of 2017. Born into the Bhatt family, she is the daughter of filmmaker Mahesh Bhatt and actress Soni Razdan. After making her acting debut as a child in the 1999 thriller Sangharsh. Born into Bhatt family, she is the daughter of filmmaker Mahesh Bhatt and actress Soni Razdan. After making her acting debut as a child in the 1999 thriller Sangharsh, Bhatt played her first leading role in Karan Johar's teen drama Student of the Year 2012. She went on to establish herself with starring roles in several films produced by Johar's studio, Dharma Productions, including the romances Two States 2014, Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya 2014 and Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya 2017, and the coming-of-age drama Dear Zindagi 2016. But won the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actress for playing a kidnapping victim in the road drama Highway 2014 and 3 Best Actress Awards at the ceremony for playing a Bihari migrant in the crime drama Udta Punjab 2016, a spy in the thriller Raji 2018, and the volatile girlfriend of an aspiring rapper in the musical drama Gully Boy 2019. In addition to acting in films, Bhatt has launched her own line of clothing and handbags and is the founder of the ecological initiative Coexist. She has sung 6 of her film songs, including the single Samjhama Unplugged in 2014, and she participates in stage shows and concert tours. Early life and work 1993 to 2012. But at an event for Student of the Year in 2012, Alia Bhatt was born on 15 March 1993 in Bombay, present-day Mumbai, into the Bhatt family to Indian film director Mahesh Bhatt and actress Soni Razdan. Her father is of Gujarati descent and her mother is of Kashmiri Pandit and German ancestry. She holds British citizenship. She has an elder sister Shaheen and 2 half-siblings Pooja and Rahul Bhatt. Actor Imran Hashmi and director Mohit Surya are her paternal cousins, while producer Mukesh Bhatt is her uncle. Bhatt was educated at the Jamnabai Nursery School. Describing her childhood, Bhatt has said, "I had a rather grounded and modest upbringing. I didn't get the pleasures that people assume I would have got because I am Mahesh Bhatt's daughter." Growing up, she did not share a close bond with her father. Razdan has said that she raised her children mostly as a single parent as her husband did not take much interest in their lives. Bhatt aspired to be an actress from a young age and has said that she first realized it while rehearsing for the school choir in kindergarten. She soon began dance lessons at Shyamak Davar's Institute. Her first acting role was at age 5 in her father's production venture Sangharsh 1999, in which she briefly played the younger version of Preeti Zinta's character. Talking about her experience, but later said, "I don't remember much of the shoot. I would go to the sets only for the food," but had her first leading role in 2012 with Karan Johar's teen film Student of the Year alongside Siddharth Malhotra and Varun Dhawan. She auditioned alongside 500 girls and was cast after losing 16 kgs. She played a sophisticated teenage girl involved in a love triangle. Anupam Chopra of Hindustan Times mentioned similarities between her character and the one played by Kareena Kapoor in Johar's Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum 2001, but noted that her performance was without the killer attitude. Lisa Tessering of The Hollywood Reporter dismissed her as a washout. Not only is she inelegant in the dance numbers, but her expressions are limited, and the digital retouching of her face throughout the film is a distraction. Student of the Year grossed rupees 960 million US dollar 13 million at the box office, establishing as a leading lady 2014 to 18. Dismayed by the critical response to Student of the Year, but was keen to play a better role, she found it in Imtiaz Ali's road film Highway 2014, in which she starred as a lonely teenage girl who develops Stockholm Syndrome after being abducted. She took diction lessons to improve her Hindi and was challenged by the emotional and physical requirement of the part. Ali shot the film sequentially and several scenes were improvised on set based on Bhatt's reactions. She has said that several aspects of her character journey mirrored her own, as it was the first time she experienced situations that were different from her own privileged upbringing. Ronnie Scab of Variety took note of her endearingly coquette verve and commended her for bringing an underlying sadness and wistful intelligence to her part. The film underperformed at the box office, but won the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actress and also gained a Best Actress nomination at the ceremony. She also appeared in Vikas Bail's short film on women's safety entitled Going Home, continuing her collaboration with Johor's production company Dharma Production, but starred in romantic film Two States and Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, both 2014. The former was an adaptation of Chetan Bhagat's novel of the same name, continuing her collaboration with Johor's production company, Dharma Productions, but starred in the romantic film Two States and Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, both 2014. The former was an adaptation of Chetan Bhagat's novel of the same name and is about two management students who have trouble convincing their parents of their relationship. For her role as a headstrong Tamil girl, she learned to speak her lines in the language with help from a tutor. Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express was appreciative of Bhatt, labeling her a surprise and easy and fresh and natural. She played a Punjabi girl who has an affair before her wedding in Shashank Khetan's Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, co-starring Varun Dhawan. The film was described as a tribute to Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge 1995 by Johar. Writing for India Today, Rohit Kilnani thought that Bhatt had pitched in one of her best performances so far, though Nandini Ramnath of Mint found her lacking in subtlety, writing that she was more comfortable acting out her feelings through dialogue and actions. Both films were commercially successful, each earning over rupees 1 billion US dollar 14 million worldwide. Her accomplishment in 2014 established her in Bollywood, but at an event for Udta Punjab in 2016, Bhatt collaborated with Bail once again in the romantic comedy Shandar, released in 2015. The film featured Shahid Kapoor and Bhatt as insomniacs who fall in love during a destination wedding. Kunal Guha of Mumbai Mirror criticized the film and wrote that Bhatt soaks life into her character but fails to pump any into this film. Shandar did not perform well commercially. She began 2016 with a supporting role in the ensemble drama Kapoor and Sons, which was a critical and commercial success. Bhatt took on the part of poor Bihari migrant in Udta Punjab 2016, a crime drama about substance abuse from the director Abhishek Chaubey. The intense role marked a departure from the mostly light-hearted parts she had played, and in preparation she watched documentaries on drug abuse and learned to speak a Bihari dialect. The film generated controversy when the Central Board of Film Certification deemed that it represented Punjab in a negative light and demanded extensive censorship before its release. The Bombay High Court later cleared the film for exhibition with one scene cut. Bhatt's performance was critically. The film generated controversy when the Central Board of Film Certification deemed that it represented Punjab in a negative light and demanded extensive censorship before its release. The Bombay High Court later cleared the film for exhibition with one scene cut. Bhatt's performance was critically acclaimed. Raja Sen of Rediff.com wrote that she commits to her accent and deals with the film's most unsavory section and is stunning during an incendiary speech that elevates the entire film to a whole other level. But next played a troubled young woman who consults with a therapist played by Shah Rukh Khan in the coming-of-age film Dear Zindagi 2016. Writing for IndieWire, Anisha Javeri commended her for providing millennial angst with a three-dimensionally Udta Punjab and Dear Zindagi gained Bhatt Awards attention. For the former, she won the Screen Award and the Filmfare Award for Best Actress, and for the latter, she received an additional Best Actress nomination at Filmfare. The series of successful films continued with Bhatt's next project, the romantic comedy Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya 2017, which reunited her with Khaitan and Dhawan. It tells the story of an independent young woman Bhatt who refuses to conform to patriarchal expectations from her chauvinistic fiancé Dhawan. Raquel Salge of the New York Times took note of the film's statement on gender equality and wrote, without ever falling into the cliches of a spunky Bollywood heroine, Bhatt effortlessly embodies that admirable thing, a modern woman. She received another Filmfare nomination for Best Actress. Meghna Guljar, a Spanish thriller Raji, starred Bhatt as Sehmat, a Kashmiri spy married to a Pakistani army officer. Set during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971, the film is an adaptation of Harinder Sikka's novel Calling Sehmat. Anna M. Vaticade of First Post found Bhatt to be stupendous in the role, adding that the young star once again displaying the maturity and confidence of a veteran on camera. Raji proved to be one of the highest grossing female-led Hindi films, and its success led Box Office India to credit Bhatt as the most successful contemporary actress of Hindi cinema. She won another Best Actress award at Filmfare, Gully Boy and Beyond 2019 to present. In 2019, Bhatt launched her own production company named Eternal Sunshine Productions. She starred opposite Ranveer Singh in Zoya Akhtar's Gully Boy, a musical inspired by the life of the street rappers Divine and Nazy. She attended acting workshops to learn a ghetto dialect to enable her to improvise on set. The film premiered at the 69th Berlin International Film Festival. Writing for Screen International, Lee Marshall opined that it's Bhatt's sharp performance that carries most successfully the mix of wry humor, romance and social comment that Gully Boy essays. With global earnings of over rupees 2.37 billion US dollar 33 million, the film emerged as a Bhatt's highest grossing release. Gully Boy won a record 13 Filmfare Awards, and Bhatt was awarded with her career's third Best Actress trophy. The ensemble period drama Kalank marked Bhatt's biggest budget film to that point. Set in the 1940s prior to the partition of India, it featured Dhawan and her as a star-crossed lovers. She was the film's Mughal-e-Azam 1960 and Umrao Jan 1981 to learn the body language of women from the era. To better her Urdu-speaking skills, she was the Pakistani television series Zindagi Guljar Hai. Shubhra Gupta bemoaned that she was watchable. If increasingly exasperatingly familiar, the film did not perform well at the box office. Bhatt will next team in with Aditya Roy Kapoor, Sanjay Dutt and Pooja Bhatt for Sadak 2, a sequel to her father's crime film Sadak 1991, and will star alongside Ranbir Kapoor in Ayan Mukherjee's fantasy film trilogy, the first of which is named Brahmastra. She will then appear alongside N.T. Rama Rao Jr. and Ramcharan in the Telugu language period film RRR and will portray the titular Gangster and Madam of Kamatipura Brothel in Gangubai Kathiawadi, a biopic directed by Sanjay Leela Bhansali, but has also committed to feature alongside an ensemble cast in Takht, a historical drama directed by Johar. Other work, Bhatt has performed playback singing for the song Suha Saha in Highway 2014. A.R. Rahman, the composer of the film, invited her to his music school to undergo training. In 2014, she sang the unplugged version of the song Samjhama for the composer Sharif Toshi in Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya. In 2016, she sang an alternative version of the song Ik Kudi for the soundtrack of Udta Punjab with her co-star Doshan. Bhatt has performed on stage at the Filmfare Screen and Stardust Award ceremonies and has also participated in a stage show in Hong Kong alongside Varun Dhawan and Siddharth Malhotra. In 2013, she performed at a charity event with Dhawan Malhotra, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor and Huma Qureshi to raise funds for the flood-affected victims of Uttarakhand. In August 2016, she performed in various cities of America for the Dream Team 2016 tour alongside Johar, the actors Dhawan Malhotra, Roy Kapoor, Katrina Kaif, Pariniti Chopra and the singer Badshah. In 2013, Bhatt took part in a campaign for PETA to raise awareness on homeless animals. In 2017, she launched an ecological initiative named Coexist to raise awareness about the welfare of street animals. The following year, she collaborated with Facebook Live for a campaign named Find Your Green to campaign for environmentalism. Bhatt designed her own clothing brand for women in 2014 for the online fashion portal Jabang.com, and in 2018 she launched her own line of handbags for VIP industries. In the media, Bhatt designed her own line of clothing brand for women in 2014 for the online fashion portal Jabang.com, and in 2018 she launched her own line of handbags for VIP industries. In the media, Bhatt at an event for GQ in 2018. In 2017, Bhatt was featured by Forbes Asia in their 30 Under 30 list. She has appeared in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list since 2014, peaking at the 8th position in 2019. That year, the magazine estimated her annual income to be Rs 592.1 million, $8.3 million, and listed her as the highest paid actress in the country. In 2018 and 19, the Indian edition of GQ featured her among the nation's 50 most influential young people and credited her for striking a balance between big budget, all-star blowouts and more script-oriented films, but was listed in first place in the Times of India's 50 most desirable women list of 2018. But is also the celebrity endorser for a number of brands and products, including Coca-Cola, Garnier, and Maybelline. Duff and Phelps estimated her brand value to be $36.5 million in 2018, the 8th highest of Indian celebrities. Varun Dhawan, born 24 April 1987, is an Indian actor, one of the country's highest paid celebrities. He has featured in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list since 2014. Several of the films in which he starred were commercially successful, establishing Dhawan in Hindi cinema. Born to the film director David Dhawan, he studied business management from the Nottingham Trent University, after which he worked as an assistant director to Karan Johar on the 2010 drama My Name is Khan. He made his acting debut in 2012 in Johor's teen drama Student of the Year. He rose to prominence with starring roles in the romantic comedies Main Tera Hero 2014, Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya 2014 and Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya 2017. The action comedies Dilwale 2015, Dishum 2016 and Judwa 2 2017. The dance film ABCD 2 2015 and the drama Sui Dhaga 2018. He also received praise for playing an Avenger in the crime thriller Badlapur 2015 and an aimless man coping with loss in the drama October 2018. Early life. Dhawan was born on 24 April 1987 to David Dhawan, a film director, and Karuna Dhawan. His elder brother Rohit is a film director, while his uncle Anil is an actor. He completed his HSC education from the HR College of Commerce and Economics. Dhawan has a degree in business management from the Nottingham Trent University, United Kingdom. Prior to his acting career, Dhawan worked as an assistant director to Karan Johar on his drama My Name is Khan 2010, acting career 2012 to 16, debut and success. In 2012, Siddharth Dhawan made his acting debut with Johar's romantic comedy Student of the Year alongside Siddharth Malhotra and Alia Bhatt. He was confident as Rohan Nanda, the teenage son of a rich businessman who competes with his girlfriend, played by Bhatt, and best friend, played by Malhotra, to win the annual school championship. Film critic Taranadash from Bollywood Hungama found Dhawan to be a talent one can't help but marvel at. And CNN IBN's Rajiv Masan added, "It's Varun Dhawan who stands out with a confident, charming turn, able to tackle both comical and vulnerable scenes with ease. Student of the Year was a success, crossing rupees 970 million US $14 million worldwide, and Dhawan's performance earned him a Best Male Debut nomination at Filmfare. In 2014, Dhawan appeared in two films, the first of which was the romantic comedy Main Tera Hero 2014, a remake of the Telugu film Kandiriga, which was produced by Balaji Motion Pictures and directed by his father. He played Srinath Sinu Prasad, an impetuous brat who is involved in a love triangle between Ileana de Cruz and Nargis Fakhri. Raidita Tandon of Filmfare commended Dhawan on his comic timing and compared him favorably to Govinda and Prabhu Deva. Dhawan then played Rakesh Humpty Sharma, a flirtatious Punjabi boy who engages in a romantic affair with an engaged woman in Shashank Khetan's romantic comedy Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya, co-starring Alia Bhatt and Siddharth Shukla. The film was described as a tribute to Dilwale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge 1995 by Johar, who served as producer. Rohit Khilnani of India Today praised Dhawan's screen presence, and Nandini Ramnath of Mint noted how much he stood out in the few quieter scenes of the film. Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhaniya emerged as one of the top grossing Indian productions of the year, earning rupees 1.11 billion US $16 million worldwide. Dhawan and Shraddha Kapoor at a promotional event for ABCD2 in 2015. The crime thriller Badlapur 2015 from director Shriram Raghavan saw Dhawan play a man who over the course of 15 years avenges the murder of his wife and son. Portraying the character was a terrifying experience for Dhawan, who slipped into depression as after a point it no longer felt like I was acting in a film. Raja Sen of Rediff.com praised Dhawan's acting range, writing that he sheds his easy breezy charm but crucially not his slightly hapless natural likability, and bubbles up volcanically, his eyes frequently doing the talking. He received a Filmfare Award for Best Actor nomination for his performance. Dhawan next starred opposite Shraddha Kapoor in a sequel to the dance film ABCD Anybody Can Dance, entitled ABCD2, in which he portrays the real-life character of Suresh Mukund, a dancer from Mumbai who wins the 2012 World Hip Hop Dance Championship. Critic Shilpa Jamkandekar of Reuters criticized the film, finding Dhawan to be the only asset of film, writing that except for the honest note, the strike, the rest of the film could have been just a bunch of music videos. ABCD2 earned rupees 1.57 billion US $22 million worldwide. The film's commercial performance led Box Office India to consider it an emergence of Dhawan's star power. His final appearance that year was in Rohit Shetty's ensemble action drama Dilwale, co-starring Shah Rukh Khan, Kajol and Kriti Sanon, in which he played the younger sibling of Khan's character. Despite negative reviews from critics, the film proved to be a commercial success, crossing over rupees 3.75 billion $53 million, emerging as the one's highest grossing release and one of the highest grossing Bollywood films. He next appeared in the action cop comedy Dishum 2016, directed by his brother Rohit, alongside John Abraham and Jacqueline Fernandez. Despite mixed reviews, the film proved to be successful at the box office, crossing over rupees 1.2 billion $17 million. 2017 to present, established actors and setbacks. Dhawan and his frequent co-star Alia Bhatt promoting Kalank in 2019. Dhawan reunited with Khaitan and Bhatt for the romantic comedy Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya 2017, in which he played the chauvinist fiancé of Bhatt's character. Shubhra Gupta of the Indian Express wrote that Dhawan impresses as a boy struggling to be an actor. In addition, Tushar Joshi of Daily News and Analysis noted that Varun Dhawan and Alia Bhatt proved that on-screen chemistry can be enough sometimes to keep you engaged in an average plot with a predictable narrative. Dhawan received his second Best Actor nomination at Filmfare for film. Later in 2017, he starred in his father's comedy film Judwa 2, a reboot of the 1997 comedy film Judwa, alongside Jacqueline Fernandez and Taapsee Pannu. Both Badrinath Ki Dulhaniya and Judwa 2 proved to be commercial successes, earning over rupees 2 billion $28 million each. Forbes published that with 9 consecutive box office hits and a 100% success ratio, Dhawan had established himself as a bona fide Bollywood superstar. In 2018, Dhawan had two releases: Sujit Sircar's drama October and Sharat Kataria's social problem film Sui Dhaga. In the former, he played Don, an aimless hotel management trainee whose life undergoes a series of changes when his co-worker goes into a coma. In a highly positive review, Anna Decade of First Post commended Dhawan for effacing his starry swagger and trademark cuteness to play Dan. Rohit Watts of Hindustan Times considered it to be his finest performance to date and wrote that his humor is innate, but his understanding of pain and how it affects the human behavior is even better. However, it underperformed commercially. In Sui Dhaga, Dhawan and Anushka Sharma starred as Mauji and Mamta, a newlywed couple in rural India who began their own small-scale clothing business. Udit Jhunjhunwala of Mint reviewed, Dhawan has perfected the template for playing a simpleton. He brings a similar naivete to Mauji, albeit endearingly. For October, he received a nomination for the Filmfare Critics Award for Best Actor. Dhawan's only screen appearance in 2019 was in Abhishek Varman's period drama Kalank, featuring an ensemble cast including Madhuri Dixit, Sonakshi Sinha, Bhatt, Aditya Roy Kapoor and Sanjay Dutt. Set in the 1940s prior to the partition of India, the film featured him as a blacksmith. For the physical demands of the part, he trained extensively despite suffering from a knee injury and hamstring tear, and insisted on performing his own stunts, labeling it as the meatiest role of his career. Saibal Chatterjee of NDTV wrote, Dhawan executes just as he ventures well beyond his comfort zone and consistently strikes the right notes. After October, Kalank proved to be the second commercial failure of Dhawan's career. Dhawan began the new decade by reuniting with Shraddha Kapoor in the dance film Street Dancer 3D 2020, which Namrata Joshi of The Hindu termed as a compilation of indistinguishable performances. It also did well, not perform well at the box office. He will next star in the comedy Coolie Number 1, an adaptation of his father's 1995 film of the same name. Co-starring Sara Ali Khan, Dhawan has also committed to collaborate with Shriram Raghavan for the second time in a biopic of the military officer Arun Khetarpal. Other work alongside his acting career. Dhawan performs on stage and has co-hosted 2 award ceremonies. In 2013, he performed at the Filmfare Screen and Stardust Award ceremonies, and at an event in Hong Kong, he hosted the 2013 Stardust Award ceremony with Siddharth Malhotra and Ayushmann Khurrana and a segment of the 59th Filmfare Awards. He was also part of the 20th Screen Awards, co-hosting the show alongside Shah Rukh Khan and Richa Chadda. In 2013, Dhawan performed at a special event alongside Malhotra, Alia Bhatt, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor and Huma Qureshi to raise funds for the flood-affected victims of Uttarakhand. He also donated in PM Cares Fund of Government of India due to COVID-19 pandemic in India. Personal life and media image. Dhawan is in a romantic relationship with Natasha Dalal, a designer with whom he attended school. Dhawan has appeared in Forbes India's Celebrity 100 list since 2014, peaking at the 15th position in 2018. That year, the magazine estimated his annual income to be Rs 495.8 million, $7.0 million, and listed him as one of the highest paid celebrities in the country. In the same year, the Indian edition of GQ featured him among the nation's 50 most influential young people and labelled him the most bankable star of his generation. Aditya Roy Kapoor, born 16 November 1985, is an Indian film actor who works in Hindi films. He is the younger brother of actors Siddharth Roy Kapoor and Kunal Kapoor. Early life and background. Kapoor was born in Mumbai on 16 November 1985 to a Punjabi Hindu father, Kumud Roy Kapoor, and a Jewish mother, Salom Aaron. His grandfather, Raghupat Roy Kapoor, was a film producer. Kapoor is the youngest of the three siblings. His eldest brother, Siddharth Roy Kapoor, was the Chief Executive Officer of UTV Motion Pictures and is married to the actress Vidya Balan. His second elder brother, Kunal Roy Kapoor, is also an actor. His maternal grandparents, Sam and Ruby Aaron, were qualified dance teachers who introduced the Sama dance to India. He did his schooling from G.D. Somani Memorial School in Kafi Parade, Mumbai, where all his siblings studied, and his mother directed school plays. Kapoor enrolled in St. Xavier's in class 11 but failed. He had to enroll in St. Andrews College to avoid losing a year. Subsequently, he graduated from St. Xavier's College, affiliated to the University of Mumbai. Kapoor is not a trained actor, though he has taken dance lessons and also diction classes to improve his Hindi accent. According to him, he had no burning ambition to become an actor and was content being a VJ until he was called to audition for London Dreams. During his school years, he wanted to be a cricketer, but he quit cricket coaching classes after 6th standard. Citation needed. VJ career. Kapoor started his career as a VJ on Music Channel V India at the age of 19, where his comic timing and unique style of hosting made him a hit. He did a show, Pakao, for Channel V and also hosted the hugely popular India's Hottest Show with VJ Bruna Abdullah. Citation needed. He exited the show in 2008. Other work. In 2016, he did a music tour named Dream Team Bollywood and performed in Los Angeles, San Jose, Chicago, New York alongside Karan Johar, Alia Bhatt, Siddharth Malhotra, Katrina Kaif, Pariniti Chopra, Varun Dhawan and Badshah. Personal life. Kapoor has previously been linked with co-star Shraddha Kapoor during the shooting of their film Ashiki 2. However, the couple broke up shortly after. Sanjay Balraj Dutt is an Indian actor, author and film producer who works in Hindi films. He is the recipient of several awards including 2 Filmfare Awards and 3 Screen Awards. Dutt acted in 187 films ranging from romance to comedy genres, but is usually typecast in action genres and established himself as one of the most popular Hindi film actors of the later 1980s, 1990s, 2000s and 2010s. Amitabh Bachchan, Rana Daggubati, Sanjay Dutt, Ram Gopal Verma at press conference of department. The son of actors Sunil Dutt and Nargis Dutt made his acting debut in Rocky 1981, which was directed by his father. The crime thriller Naam 1985 proved to be a turning point in his career. which was followed by a series of commercially successful films in that decade, including जीते हैं शान से 1988, मर्दों वाली बात 1988, इलाका 1989, हम भी इंसान हैं 1989 and कानून अपना अपना 1989. He earned nominations for the Filmfare Award for Best Actor for Sajan 1991 and Khalnayak 1993. Dutt earned his first Best Actor at the ceremony for playing a common man turned gangster in Vastav, The Reality 1999. Along with Vastav, The Reality, he also won accolades for playing an army officer in Mission Kashmir 2001, a soft-hearted goofy gangster in Munna Bhai MBBS 2003, and its sequel Lage Raho Munna Bhai 2006. Dutt was arrested under the Tada and the Arms Act in April 1993 and was convicted for violation of Arms Act for possession of illegal weapons procured from other accused in the 1993 Bombay bombings. After serving his sentence, he was released in 2016. Dutt's life receives considerable media coverage in India, and in 2018 Sanju, a biopic based on his life, which also saw a special appearance by him, was released to positive reviews and emerged as one of the highest grossers of Indian cinema. Early life. Sanjay Balraj Dutt was born in a Punjabi family at Mumbai. His parents were noted cinema actors Sunil Dutt born Balraj Dutt and Nargis born Fatima Rashid. He has two sisters, Priya Dutt and Namrata Dutt. His mother died in 1981, shortly before his debut film's premiere. Her death is cited as the instigator of his drug abuse. He has two sisters, Priya Dutt and Namrata Dutt. His mother died in 1981, shortly before his debut film's premiere. Her death is cited as the instigator of his drug abuse. As a child actor, Dutt appeared briefly as a Qawwali singer in the 1972 film Reshma or Shera, which starred his father. Career. See also Sanjay Dutt filmography and list of awards and nominations received by Sanjay Dutt. 1981 to 1997, Dutt made his Bollywood movie debut with the box office super hit Rocky in 1981. Dutt then went on to star in Vidhata, the highest grossing Hindi film of 1982, along with film veterans Dilip Kumar, Shammi Kapoor and Sanjeev Kumar. He also starred in movies like Main Aawara Hoon 1983. In 1985, he shot Janki Baji, his first film in 2 years. The 1986 film Naam was a turning point in Dutt's career. It was a major commercial and critical success. Dutt appeared in successful films throughout the 80s such as Imandar, Inam 10,000, जीते हैं शान से 1988, मर्दों वाली बात 1988, इलाका 1989, हम भी इंसान हैं 1989, कानून अपना अपना 1989 and ताकतवर. His performances in both Kabja 1988 and JP Datta's 1989 Hathiyar were both well received by critics, although both films only managed average collections at the box office. In the late 1980s, he was seen in a number of multi-starrers alongside leading actors like Govinda, Mithun, Dharmendra, Jackie Shroff and Sunny Deol. His successes continued in the 1990s with films that include Teja, Khatarnak, Zahरीले, Thanedar, Khoon Ka Qarz, Yalgar, Gumrah, Sahiban and Atish. Feel the Fire. He went on to star in some of the most era-defining Indian films of the early 1990s such as Sadak, Sajan, for which he was nominated for the Filmfare Best Actor Award, and Khalnayak, for which he earned his second Filmfare Best Actor Award nomination. The Hindu wrote that Sanjay's earlier films like Naam and Sadak got him a lot of favorable attention, and Sajan established Sanjay Dutt as the conventional soft hero. Sajan was the highest grossing Bollywood film of 1991 and Sadak was the 6th highest grosser of 1991. Khalnayak was a box office success. The movie was the second highest grosser of 1993. This was followed by another box office success, Gumrah, This was the second consecutive hit of the year 1997 to present. Dutt's first film after his 1993 arrest was Daud 1997. It did not too well at the box office. He followed this with the 1998 Dushman, which did well at the box office. 1999 was an excellent year for Dutt and went one that is regarded as his comeback, with all of his 5 releases being amongst the highest grossing films of that year. He began it by starring in the Mahesh Bhatt directed hit Kartoos, followed by Khoobsurat, Hasina Maan Jayegi, Daag, The Fire and Vastav.